So Brad Takarangi to get this test match underway, just the second between the nations. And a kick deep into the corner where Brandon Wakeham distributes away to Tui Kamakamitha, who captains Fiji for the first time this afternoon, his 17th test.
Move together. Back 10 here. Got to hold. Go 2.
And played by a Katonga.
Stand now. He's 10-9.
And Fiji working through the middle of the ground. In 15, that's Caleb Navale, who is part of the setup at the Manly Club. And now Tane Milne finds himself in the forward pack. He's played on the wing primarily the last couple of years for South Sydney, so a vastly different role for him. Powerful and mistake-free opening this for the Fiji Bati. And Brandon Wakeham, who's pulling the strings at halfback, kicks over the top where Malachi Morgan is waiting and runs back with a great purpose. Tackled by Kurt Donahue, you can see him there, and also Jareen Buller was part of that kick chase pack. Alvin Malganati plays his football down on the south coast of New South Wales at Corrimal. In fact, there is a great representation of the Illawarra League, if you will, with 3 players coming out of that competition to represent the Cook Islands this afternoon. Here's Isan Masters playing at halfback. Very unfamiliar role and a great tackle, Ravalawa.
Not late.
Here's Sivo. If you were wondering who the local fans are supporting, I think they're there to see Micah Sivo run amok. These are 2 massive wingers, aren't they? Sivo and Ravalawa, and here's Wonga Blake.
Yeah, they're pretty handy wingers to have on either side for the Fijian Bati. And I think a lot of the Port Moresby locals, they've listened to the Parramatta fans during the NRL season when Micah Sivo gets the ball. They get the Sivo call going.
Well, it was even before he got the ball, Cam. It was the first set. He hadn't even had a touch, and there was a Sivo chant. So wait till he crosses the line.
Last tackle, Brad. Mark straight. Actually, out of the way. Go. Not late.
Another kick here by Wakeham.
Give 10 to it, you're down 7.
And taken at the back here by Esom Yoka. Played largely on the wing last week despite playing in that number 1 jumper. Takarangi into acting half. And now Stephen Masters, one of the handful of players with NRL representation to his credit. Oh, another one! Oh, big impact.
Well,
Ravalawa, and he kept going.
He's been called offside, Michaeli Ravalawa, but that won't deter the locals for applauding it. What a hit. He comes out of the line. Watch the big number 5 here. Michaeli Ravalawa, and just launches. It may have been high.
Well, he had to be offside. He's in field about 20 metres from his wing. But he has made a statement with his first 2 tackles.
Well, he's
just been put on report.
Yeah, he's launched from 3 metres away.
Well, dare I say, if this is an NRL game, he might have found himself in the bin.
Sin bin for sure.
Not in Papua New Guinea.
No, that's par for the course in Port Moresby. So a fresh set of 6 here and an early opportunity for the Cook Islands. Here's Takarangi. And now Yoka joining into the back line. Another big tackle. Kurt Donahue, part of the setup at the Dolphins in their inaugural season. Now Pride, Peterson, Robati. And a mistake here and a turnover for Fiji and Caleb Navale.
Yeah, smart play by Donahue. He chased for a marker and then played at the football. He got away with it and got the ball back for his team.
And now Kamakamitha. Great discussion about the potency out wide, but a pretty formidable pack to this Fijian lineup. A lot of them with, if not NRL experience, then have a part in an NRL setup. And this is one of them, the Vale, who's carried the ball on a number of occasions through the first 5 minutes here. Played in the jersey flag mainly for Manly this year, and now they send it wide. A lovely tap on. Here's Wonga Blake underneath the Seaboard. Oh, Micah Seaboard! He gave the ball, it went forward, and it was knocked on.
Wow.
Why did he pass it? He should have run over all of them.
Don't pass it, Micah. Well, I'll
The
tell you what,
Seaboard, Chad, in Port Moresby.
we've just seen the first glimpse of brilliance from Jareem Buller. Watch this pass. It was just before that one to Wonga Blake. And this is the Sevo. The demolition of Sevo. He let the ball go. But we saw a bit of class there from the number 1 in the Fijian team, Jareem Buller. He's got great hands. He's had an incredible debut season for the Tigers. A real shining light in what was a disappointing year for the West Tigers.
A player of the year with just 18 games to his credit. Amazing performance. So Kailaro out to the 20. And now Masters, gee, they're rushing off the line. Donahue that time.
Up together, 14, and again, Tane.
Warm conditions, but the field looks in spectacular condition. And suited to ball movement this afternoon. No excuse for poor handling, you'd say, given the conditions. And Gatakura ran out of acting half, and they've turned the ball over once again here. And Sevo, well, he's the favourite. That's who they've come to see. Although they like Wonga Blake as well, by the sounds of it.
Wait! Go, 2.
Whoop. A bobble, but a regather. It's Sunya Taruva moving into the centres. I wonder if that's a little audition for what might happen at the Panthers next year. No Stephen Crichton. They've got to fill a spot.
And you expect Talon May.
Yep.
Will be back on deck next year.
Last tackle! First feet, out of the way, Fiji.
Another high kick and another assignment for Nyoka, who takes it comfortably at the back. So 7 minutes of play gone. No score yet. Very physical, though, this Fijian outfit. Strong tackle there by Katonga. Driving in the tackle, and now Masters punches it out to his own 30-metre line, and a kick here on tackle number 3, trying to exploit that breeze. Buller's back there. Dribbles along the ground. It was a great kick. The chase is a bit ordinary, though, isn't it? There was only 2 down there.
Oh, that's a good ploy, particularly when you do have that stronger breeze at your back. It's about 25 kilometres an hour, so when you do have it at your disposal, as the Fijians go out to their right through Ravalawa, you need to try and keep this Fijian Bati side as far away as possible from your try line.
So Nalanga Lever doing the acting half work in the 14. And then Navale once again, centre of the ground, Waken with a dummy and run. Front on tackle by Ruben Porter that time. They head left, it goes through Donahue. Gee, they are running really hard, aren't they? And Tane Milne, you can see he's wearing the South Sydney undies. Here's Donahue, left foot step, can't beat Yoka. Still trying to get to the line, and he goes awfully close, but the tackle was completed.
Yeah, he made a crucial decision, Yoka. Essam Yoka comes up into the defensive line. He's playing fullback on the last tackle, saw the threat. They ran the ball down the left-hand side, the Fiji Bati. The young fullback, 20-year-old, and playing for the West Clydesdales in Queensland.
Well, these are tough runs, aren't they? A wall of big Fijian forwards in front of you. And Katonga with a big tackle that time, so Isan Masters decides to shift left. Manugati, one of the changes to this Cook Islands lineup. They missed a couple of players because of head knocks. Now, their halfback last week was injured in the first set of the game and didn't take part, and they also lost Makahisi Makatoa. because of a head knock this week. They could have ideally used his NRL exposure. Masters with a kick from his own side of halfway. That wind is very prominent. And back comes Jareem Buller off a stinker of a pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that pass. The wingers might be getting a talking to at half-time. Don't pass the ball, boys.
Well, they really shouldn't when they're this size, should they? Here's Ravalawa. And now Sunya Taruva picked up 165 running metres a game on average for the Panthers throughout 2023. So brave. And Nalangaliva playing the ball on the halfway. Kamikamitha once again.
Release, last tackle. Out of the way, out of the way. Don't go and stand here, the luck, guys.
Kurt Donahue
14, 16.
bangs a kick up into the air. Oop.
Ball on, 110.
Crisis averted. Masters takes it and comes trundling back to close enough to his own 20-metre line. And part of a double-header this afternoon. This game, of course, we had the women's game earlier. Papua New Guinea 28, Cook Islands 20. Very competitive and entertaining game.
Release him.
Gee, that clash bottom right of screen, that will be a brilliant fixture again. Gillaroos, Ferns, nothing between those two teams. Here's a shift by the Cook Islands, and Ravalawa tried to put another shot on. Kailaro dodged him and beat another. And he's almost half through a gap there, and he gives the ball away. Nice work. Peterson Rabadi.
Yeah, he's looked really sharp, Kailaro, this afternoon. If they can get the number 3 some clean ball, he looks dangerous.
Takarangi. Pass back on the inside. It's Zane, is it? It's Tedavano, or no, that's Ruben Porter. Tedavano on the other side of the ground, the premiership winning back rower. The kick by Isan Masters. Beautifully weighted. He's made a mistake at the back, Ravalawa, and he'll need to clean it up. He was very casual.
Oh, extremely casual.
It's on Fiji time.
That was just like a Sunday drive. It's Sunday afternoon. He was very casual there. Ravalawa, the ball went high. He worked back. It was a lovely place kick right near the try line of the Fijian side, and he tried to get one boot back in the in goal to pick up 7 tackles. Now, this is a great opportunity for Cook Islands.
Short drop out. Oh, well executed. And Donahue
Here we
away
go.
to Sevo. Come on, Micah, put the foot down. What's he thinking about? Oh, a little bit of extra attention there on the ground. Oh, quick tap, Wonga Blake. Caught him all napping. He should be in the bin here. He wasn't back to 10. Ball kept alive, and Brandon Wagon's knocked it on. Well, the player wasn't onside there and made a play, and that's precisely what Tane Milne's saying to Ashley Klein.
It's 10 metres, it's 10 metres.
Well, he said he went 10 metres. I don't think he quite made the 10. I think it might have been about 6.
He went 2 steps.
You can't rule on 10 metres anyway. Look, there was an opportunity to play on there, all right?
Lovely skills again by Jareem Buller. And Wakeham, he just couldn't quite hold that. They were on the march there, Fiji.
Well, they're looking to entertain, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the first little bit of ball movement we've seen in the opening 13 minutes. It's really just been one-out football, working the ball down the other end. That was fairly entertaining, though.
Well, they've been brave, the Cook Islands, but you still get a little feeling here if Fiji get one, they might get a few. Great strong
Stand out,
tackle.
both feet. Wait. Go, good work, guys.
Navale. It's been busy.
Help.
It's an excellent platform too for these players who aren't recognised NRL campaigners to display precisely what they have. Out to Iro.
Let go, Brandon. Both feet with me.
Wakeham gets over there after Taruva halted his progress around the legs as Masters. Pass goes underneath to Moka Ha, who's on the ground now in 17. Ball at the back. Picked up by Brad Takarangi from the Dapto Canaries down on the New South Wales south coast. Away to Masters again. And now to Tedavano. Taruva gets him. Nice ball movement by the Cook Islands. Play number 5. A looping pass. Masters with a kick. Wants the in goal with it. Oh dear. Donahue tiptoeing across the dead ball line, and it goes over. Well, they're not in a real hurry to get back for these kicks, are they?
No, and there was plenty of time too for Donahue to get that ball out of his own in goal. There was very little chase from the Cook Islands. Actually, one player was felled. He just took his eye off the ball slightly, and another opportunity presents itself for the Cook Islands. They've started quite well, better than last week. They'd already conceded 3 tries against PNG in the opening 15 minutes, so pretty good start here by Cook Islands.
So Brandon Wakeham nailed his first short restart. This one hangs up in the breeze again. Fraction too long. Yockey with a good take.
Stand! Out of the way, 5 back here, go. 1. Held!
Mokaha, early change by the Cook Islands coach, Carmichael Hunt. Coach of the Year in his first season in charge of South Logan in the Queensland Cup, Carmichael Hunt. And a chance for the Cook Islands here. Rakakorda was pulled up just short, and now he's Sam Masters.
Wait! Go.
Tedavano. Oh dear.
Last!
The front rowers got the ball. Davy Moale through the hands, and a chance out wide for the Cook Islands. Fiji scramble, and they've only just held them out.
Was that a set play? They give it to the front rower, put everyone to sleep, and then just tip on.
Pass it on the ground.
They nearly got there. There's lovely hands out on this right-hand side for the Cook Islands.
And again, hold, go. 1.
I've got to say that, Billy, when these Pacific nations clash, it's kind of what you look forward to, is this ad-lib style of football.
Well, anything can happen. We saw that when there was a penalty to Mike Acevo, and Wonga Blake grabbed the ball and quick tap, and there was a turnover, and anything can happen. Once the fatigue starts to come into the game, and we're just on 17 minutes into this game now, that's where the speed and the skill come out. Here go the Fiji side.
He's got room to wind up. He got the ball back. Oh no, he went over the touchline.
Yeah, there's another invitation for Cook Islands. And Fiji are just inviting them down their end. Opportunity after opportunity. You see Ravalawa just a push and just puts his little toe on the sideline. But again, I think the chance for Cook Islands to score points is on the left-hand side. In and around Kale Iro. He looked really sharp on his feet. If he can get some clean ball out to the left-hand side through Tedavano, Isan Masters and Kale Iro, that's where the dangerous side is for me.
I reckon they could even set up a play to force Ravalawa off his wing like he's already shown a couple of times already, Billy. Maybe a kick in behind or a lob pass over the top like we've seen many times this year.
So Ruben Porter from the North Sydney Bears. And here's Davy Moale from the South Sydney Rabbitohs. 24 from the Fijian line. Masters, Takarangi beat Wakeham, kept it alive. Iro with it. Iro v Taruva. Good battle.
Stand now. Hold here, hold.
And Tedavano, only 6 metres out here. And here's the replacement front rower, Mokaha, less than a metre from the line. Masters, right foot step, beats a couple, gets to the line, scores the first for the Cook Islands.
Yeah, Ashley Klein's going to have a look at this one. I didn't see a whole lot. What are they going to call a try? Isan Masters, he beats the first defender with footwork, and then he uses his size and strength to muscle his way down to the try line. Right foot step, beats Kema Kamitha coming off sideways, and then twists, fights his way to the ground. That's a try. Isan Masters, the halfback, on the last tackle.
We have a decision.
You see Kema Kamitha going out and putting pressure on the halfback. Thought he was going to kick. Gets beaten on his inside shoulder with a right foot step. And the Cook Islands, they strike first through
7 here.
errors off the back of Fiji and gifting field position. It's
7.
their halfback.
Is that where I am in line with me?
It was great play by Masters. Usually see him scoring these tries a little bit further out wide on the field, but on that occasion, well, he was forced back in field by kick pressure from Tui Kamika-Mitha. And on those occasions, your inside defenders, they need to support the kick pressure. Kamika-Mitha up sideways on the outside, which forces Masters back off the right foot. He still had plenty of work to do. Hit a few defenders, that's a good try.
Now, once he found that space, Cam, he's always had the ability to beat a defender in contact, Isan Masters. He's really strong up top. He was always going to find it hard.
Let's stay behind, guys. Let's stay behind, not early. Okay, just wait.
Great reward for the Cook Islands, taking advantage of a lax attitude maybe from Fiji, but they've had a lot of footy and they've posted some points on the back of it. And
Stand there.
it is, as Cameron Smith said, a makeshift halves combination of pretty much their two most experienced NRL players. Takarangi mainly a back rower, Isan Masters a centre winger. They've both been excellent.
I can't recall seeing Isan Masters play at any stage of his career in the halves. I've seen Brad Takarangi play in the halves with Parramatta on occasion.
Let go now, 15.
But they've had a strong start to this match for Cook Islands.
Wait where you are, don't walk.
And Natakura, the acting half.
Offload, no
And there is that man Takarangi, back to his number 9.
Well, they found some confidence with those points as well.
You're milking. They didn't get to mark up, play the ball.
A bit of feeling.
I think they're a bit grumpy, the Fijians.
Not late.
Oh, pressure on Masters.
Kick. Ball on, kick it through.
And probably not the kick he was looking for. Sivo!
It might be why, Cam, you haven't seen him play in the halves too often.
What's that depth line?
Now Taruva. Will that try
Those feet. Oh, right feet, right feet.
light a fire under the Fijians here? They were pretty physical in defence early.
Up together, eh?
Yeah, just been a little bit disrespectful with the football. They just need to hold the ball, get through some sets, create some fatigue into this Cook Islands team, and then use their skill and their quality of players.
Great run. Navale's been excellent.
Back 10 here.
Away to Wakeham. Plugs a kick into the corner. Taruva's after it. Oh, that was dangerous.
Yeah. He just stuck the right arm out at the last minute. And Yoka, he went up for the ball. It was great effort for Sunia Taruva to get through. But once you can't get to the contest and the opposition player leaves the ground, you can't make contact like that.
Oh, that was a courageous take. That was eyes for the ball only, which all the good fullbacks do. Yoka, he would have heard the footsteps, there's no doubt, but he just kept his eyes on the ball all the way to the chest.
International footy live from Melbourne next week. Amy Park, the venue, October 28. It is a Trans-Tasman doubleheader. Gillaroos versus the Kiwi Ferns. The return battle between those two. And then Australia and New Zealand in the men's. Get your seats now to witness the pride of the Pacific. NRL.com/tickets. Curious about the makeup of the Kangaroos team, because a lot of the talk is that Nico Hines is going to get a game. Maybe on the bench, I don't know. Does Daly Cherry Evans have a rest?
Well,
Does he wear the 7?
There's a lot of quality that didn't play last week for the Australians, so that is going to be one heck of a game. 7:30 next Saturday night.
And they meant business, New Zealand, last night, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that performance yesterday by the Kiwis would have had a few of the Kangaroos, particularly the coaching staff, sitting up and taking notice. Their halves were fantastic. They were brutal through the middle. Jerome Hughes, he led the team beautifully. But I think, you know, knowing Mal Meninga, he might use this opportunity, knowing that they are in the final, to give a couple of guys a run that didn't play in the game last week.
Yeah, so just to expand on that, this is a preliminary game as part of the Pacific Championships, but then there'll be the return bout, probably between the same two teams in New Zealand the week after. Sevo, he'll get his first. He'll bring the crowd alive with that one. The old Parramatta combination, Blake to Sevo.
Yeah, the crowd get their opportunity to chant the Sevo chant. There it is. Yeah, Micah Sevo. It was created down that left-hand side. Wanga Blake did a fantastic job. Beautiful left-hand palm. And created the space and then put his winger over in the corner. The Fiji Barty, they hold the football. They've got the quality out the side. You see here on the replay, Donahue goes down the short side, created some space for Wanga Blake, who just draws the fullback with one hand, and Micah Sevo. The crowd loving it in that corner.
Yeah, it was just lovely ball playing there by Donahue. He took the ball deep into the line, nice and square and straight into the defensive line, which set up some room for Wanga Blake to go down. Lovely finish. It was a one-arm, one-handed offload to Micah Sevo. And those positions, he's very hard to stop. No one's going to stop him from there, the big man.
7th try for Micah Sevo in 9 test matches. And the Fijian fans with cause to dance for the first time this afternoon. Pretty impressive conditions. We saw the weather update earlier. 29 degrees, 75% humidity. So unsurprising to see some of these players really looking like they're under duress throughout the first 25 minutes. Brandon Wakeham, great goal kicker.
Well, this might get a little bit of reverse swing. The wind, he'll be kicking straight into the wind here, Brandon. So naturally it'll go right to left, but the breeze will bring it back from left to right.
That didn't swing at all, Billy. 6-4.
Make sure you stay behind, guys. Not early, make sure you wait. Stay behind.
First of the afternoon for Micah Sevo. Oh, well, there was no reverse swing from the kick-off, but that's a leg break.
Well, he just drove it down low. He knew the breeze was behind him. He didn't want to risk kicking it out on the full, so he drove it low. It was hard to pick up for Donahue.
That just hit him at a good length. He just let it go through to the keeper. That
like an Australian batsman facing the Indian spinners.
On 10.
Third drop out of the afternoon, and they've nailed that one.
That's all right.
Well, they just wanted that more, Fiji. There's plenty of green jerseys around for Cook Islands.
I gave you the benefit on the first one.
But just no one went up and competed for the ball.
Hey, 9.
That's Reece Dakin on the ground in jumper number 15. Played with Newtown in the season just gone. He's from Caringbah in the Sutherland Shire.
Move now! Back here with me. Go.
In Sydney, I should say, for viewers watching us in other parts of the country.
They move!
So let's see whether Fiji on the back of that first try can capitalise and maybe run in some more points, as was the pre-game predictions. Although the Cook Islands have been very brave so far. Kama Kamitha.
Oh, there, guys, hold! Strong! Stand now!
Katonga
No,
will be part of the top 30 for Canterbury next season. Played 20 games for them in the New South Wales Cup in 2023.
Last tackle, stand!
And now Navale.
Go. Back 10. Hold on.
Donahue kicks him behind, and Yoka well positioned once more.
Help! Release him, Tane. Go, 1. Good, Tane, back 10. Move now, both feet with me. 2. Okay, 2, back 10. Kurt.
Here's Stephen Masters.
Brandon, let goes to me at 10. Okay, 3, 11, 11,
Former
11.
junior Kiwi rep. Still only 23, Stephen Masters. Here's Isan Masters through the middle. And now the ball goes to Morgan.
Let go down, get up.
Sloppy attention to detail in the middle there for Fiji.
Last tackle.
Here's
11,
William
let's go.
Samuel on test debut for the Cook Islands. Playing it on play 5. Left to Masters. He's got the banana kick out. And
Samuel.
it goes between the sticks, and Samuel's after it. Buller gets back there, tiptoes along the dead ball line, but maybe he's put a foot over it. What about Masters and the banana?
Isan Masters injecting himself into the game. He created the line break and then offloaded to Morgan and doubles up on his play. Beautiful little inside kick back towards the post. He had the big front rower, Samuel. He was chasing. And Jareem Buller. He steps on the chalk.
4th dropout.
They'll go short again.
I reckon they will, yeah.
Let's go, Brandon, before the line. 110.
Oh, he's got that right up in the breeze.
Play on, play on.
Oh, well taken, Yoka. Up and over the top.
He's done it again.
And now Dakin. Oh, bang! Oh, that might have got him high. Oh dear.
Yeah, he leant into the contact and just copped a shoulder right to the face.
Yeah, that was Kartonga from Fiji. He did lower his level slightly. Oh, and it's direct contact. Kartonga maybe in a bit of strife here with the referee.
Well, he's bracing for the contact, predicting it was going to go lower. But
So Ashley Klein, his initial comment was, I'm thinking sin bin.
yeah,
I didn't see it.
I think without a doubt.
It was forceful direct contact, so you're on report, but you're in the bin for 10 as well.
Yeah,
He's not in a good way.
yeah, that's standard. That's standard with the way the game's officiated.
Oh, poor Reece Dakin's not well.
Goes in the sin bin and you've got, if he doesn't come back, you can activate the 18th man.
So the Bulldog back rower
If he
is
doesn't come back to
headed
play,
for
you can
10 minutes
activate
off.
the 18th man.
A great opportunity here for Cook Islands.
So it's a penalty.
They're attacking against 12 men. Great field position. And Isan Masters, he's been in the thick of everything, so you'd assume that he'll be controlling where the ball goes. And
Let me the other way. Just wait. High tackle. Just wait, wait. Wait
So
till
in
he's off.
14, Kadei Yoka.
All right. Okay, time's
Both-
on. No tackles.
Both Yokas both throwing the headgear. It's a try from the tap restart. Makariri goes
we're on tackle
barnstorming over the line. We
no
need to
try.
check where this guy. Oh, that couldn't have helped.
I
him.
don't think he did.
With number 16.
It looked as though, Tomo, that the Fiji Bati, they thought, well, he scored, and they hung off him. But then they seen that the ball was still up, and they got in there with numbers. And you could see...
He's run straight at Paul Brandon Wakeham.
Yeah, well, straight over these two.
well, I think it's Jareem Buller. And he's had a knack of doing this in his 18 NRL games so far in his career, is getting
The
under the
ball
ball. It
remains
was,
up at
it was
this
Taruva to start with.
Oh,
And then Jareem Buller,
Oh,
he gets underneath the football. Look at his hand there.
oh, they've held him up.
So Sunia
Cook
Taruva to
Island
start with.
player remains held up. We have a decision.
He stops the first
Over here.
opportunity to score a try. And then Jareem Buller,
Back foot, guys.
the
Stay
young
close to
rookies.
him.
I don't think it's too harsh a
Come on,
comment to say that's the
tackle one.
first bit of desperation we've seen from Fiji. They've been very flat.
Okay, contact's fine.
They've saved the try. Moale now.
There was a lack of desperation to start with
Back
Yeah.
straight, back
for him to
foot.
get to the try line.
Absolutely.
Play straight, go 2.
You don't see teams tapping and running over very often. Beautiful little kick. Oh, It had the potential to be a beautiful kick. It just hopped a bit long and Iro couldn't get there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the second tackle kick up against 12 men.
It's not part of the Queensland Origin playbook.
Both feet, Brad. Both feet. Both feet on the line. Both feet.
You're right about Jerome Bullard, though, Billy. He apart from the maturity he's shown and his great attacking skills, his defence at fullback for the West Tigers this year was at times pretty. You could hardly believe what he was doing.
Well,
and in fairness, he had a fair bit of defence to do at times for the West Tigers.
Well, one good thing that the Tigers did this year is they beat the Penrith Panthers. And there was an opportunity for Nathan Cleary to score a try. And it looked for all money he was going to score, but a desperation and a last-ditch effort from Jareem Buller denied him and probably won him the game. Those sort of players are infectious throughout your team.
Wrapped him up for a further few seasons as well, which is a huge boost for Tigers fans. Navale off the back of a 6 again. Down to the 10-metre line. Wakeham first receiver, Donahue second, short pass, Milne comes running onto it, got it back, they've spilt it. They had a full set at their disposal.
Yeah, just lacking a little bit of patience here, the Fiji Bati. They're creating opportunities, and it's not the first time that Brad Tukarangi has flown out of the line for the Cook Islanders. See the number 6 coming out of the line. Donahue, he finds his man outside, but then they just push that last pass. Just a little bit of patience for Fiji, and points will come. An old captain of mine used to say that. Patience, boys. Hold the ball, Bill.
Let's go. Ready?
Darren Lockyer.
No, behind the second rollers. Up to Nia. Hold here, go. One. Nia, no straight. Gotta stay straight.
He's Iro.
Let go.
He's had one NRL game for the Sharkies. Plenty more to come, you'd say. And now Tedovano, premiership winner with the Roosters in 2018. And Porter standing in the tackle. Play number 4. Oh dear, that was a forward pass from dummy half.
Yeah, they've really cruelled their chances to push out their lead from 2 points in this first half, with only 12 men with the Fijian side. Their last set of 6, they had the ball. They kicked on the second tackle, and they kicked the ball dead. This time, making an error in their own half, or just on the other side of halfway. They'd love to go into half-time, at least at this scoreline, the Cook Islands.
For the first time, the NRL's heading off to Vegas. Join us as Australia's most exciting sport is unleashed on the sports and entertainment capital. That is Las Vegas. Tickets on sale now. Visit NRL.com/Vegas. I actually saw during the week the Allegiant Stadium has a huge billboard pasted across one of its sides with all the rugby league stars up in lights, getting the locals excited.
Well, I seen the other day, Tom, I think I was reading somewhere that there's thousands already NRL fans have booked their tickets. They're heading to Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
For what's going to be round 0.
Yeah, I hope they make it back. Buller picked up on the bump by Blake. And back to Tane Milne. Milne with a right foot step. Milne accelerates towards the line. He's been good yockey, hasn't he? Threw himself at Milne that time. Last tackle. Brandon Wakeham rolls a kick to the in goal. Masters back there. There's a bit of that Cameron Smith patience, perhaps. Get a repeat set with half-time not too far away.
Oh, that's just a clever play. Brendan Wakeham using all of his experience. I know he's only a young man, but that's an experienced play. Only 3 minutes to go in this half. The Cook Islands have done a lot of tackling in this last few minutes. I'll be pretty confident to score a try here, Fiji.
Yeah, I think they just need to set up.
Oh.
Need to get the ball first.
Does anyone else get nervous when Ravalawa's around the ball? You'd hate to coach him, wouldn't you?
Yeah, just set up some field position here and and try and get some space for Dream Buller and these outside backs. That's where the points will come.
I mean, you'd love to coach him, but you'd hate it as well, if you know what I mean. Navale outside the 10, and Fiji working up towards the post now. And here's the replacement player, Watsoni Wanganai-Sarabi. Half a metre from the line. Donahue with options. Oh, there's a good one. Great tackle around the legs. That was William Samuel, who was so brave, one-on-one with Mike Acevo. And it's a penalty to the Cook Islands.
Well, he read the play, William Samuel, and he put his body right in front of Mike Acevo. That's a brave play, all right. Let him launch out at him. Right shoulder tackle.
And Micah saying, well, the ball didn't touch the ground, sir. I thought I was allowed to offload. The ball carrying arm is in his right hand. It did touch the turf, which means that the play is over. The tackle is completed.
That's a great effort by the Cook Islands.
Oh.
If they can go into half-time, 1:20 to go, in front on the scoreboard, will give them a ton of confidence, and Coach Carmichael Hunt will get his players and reset.
Well, they are right in this game. And if they can stick with Fiji, they have every chance to go on and cause a massive upset. They've done everything right, and Fiji have lacked polish. And oh, there's a big collision. The ball's been spilt, and this is dangerous now. 40 seconds until half-time. Wonga Blake back with it. Wow. That was a big clatter of bodies. Tane Milne. Nalunga playing it. That's the 30-metre line. Two plays max, probably the last one actually. Donahue tries a tap on Dream Buller. Buller slides past them. Oh, Masters got in the way and diffuses what might have been a try to Sevo.
Absolutely it was. That was a try-saving play from Stephen Masters, and they'll hold the lead, the Cook Islanders.
Well, they won their only previous encounter. That was 14 years ago, and they've got a 2-point lead over Fiji at halftime, 6 points to 4. Certainly plenty of excitement around this. The locals really embracing this Pacific Championships. And the Cook Islands, with a very slender lead at half-time, they've taken full advantage of some ill discipline by the Fijians. Well, that man's been the favourite of the local crowd, though. The Sevo chants are billowing around Port Moresby. Pronounced favourites to win this heading in this afternoon. The Fijian Bati, but the Cook Islands Aitu been very formidable in the first half here. Let's see whether things change course or whether the Cook Islands can make it 2 wins from 2 tests against their Pacific counterparts. Brad Takarangi takes the kick off. Oh, the first collision is enormous, and they've coughed the ball up. And now Mike Acevo with it. Oh. I would have levelled a building, that collision. My goodness. Karma Kamitha with it. And the Sevo chant started before he's even touched the ball. Donahue. If they can just stay a little patient, perhaps it would help Fiji. They get a penalty. On a couple of occasions they've had great attacking football, but have played in a risky manner early in the tackle count. Wanganai-Sarabi, a metre out. And a try here to Caleb Navale of Manly. Oh, obstruction.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Kamika Mitha. We've seen a similar play in yesterday's match. And an exact same result. It was the Kiwis that time, but now you just see Kamika Mitha. He runs that block line in front, And the ball is caught behind him, which constitutes an obstruction. And Cook Islands, they take a tap.
Well, it's all happening in the first minute of the second half. So the Cook Islands have actually had an 18th man activation here. Isaiah Cooper Tetavano has come into the game. Reece Dakin ruled out because of that head knock, which saw Katonga of Fiji sin bin, and we'll see him back in the game shortly. Stephen Masters into a big, big gap. And Tane Milne had to hustle to make the tackle there. And now Pride Peterson Rabati up inside the 30. Takarangi high in the air, taken by Jareem Buller. He beat the first defender and can't beat the second attempt at tackle.
He looks really balanced on his feet, Jareem Buller. He generally beats the first defender.
Played by Taruva. And then Ravalawa tackled really strongly. Iro and Peterson Rabati, the defenders there. And an early kick here from Wakeham from his own side of 40. He's looking for a 40-20 with the benefit of the breeze. Oh, it bounced backwards. Looked like it was sure to bound over in touch and goal. And Yoka runs back and the kicker Wakeham makes the tackle. This is a very different game to the one we were expecting. One try each. Alvin Manugati. And Tedavano. Now Peterson Rabati. Some good experience around the middle of the field there with those three players, Tedavano and Porter and Peterson Rabati, all with exposure to NRL squads at the very least. And in the case of Tedavano, a premiership winner. Here's Sivo. Held in some good stiff defence there. Peterson Rabati part of it, and also William Samuel. He's the man wearing jumper number 10, and he's there chasing Wonga Blake from marker. Wakeham brings Buller into the game, and now Sunya Taruva. Great battle. Iro with the tackle, although he stays alive, and the pass ends up with Wakeham. Sends it away to Donahue, into the line. And good hands away, and Wonga Blake with a tap over the back. Sivo's got it, but he's at a standing start. He keeps it alive, picked up on the bump by Wakeham. It's only tackled 3. Now Buller tries to spear into a gap, but they stayed very composed in defence there, the Cook Islands team, and Tedavano makes the tackle. Navale plays it on, tackle 5 now. Oh dear, that's a shank of a kick. It's picked up. It's still tackle number 5. Ball dribbles to the in goal, and I think it's gone dead.
I was sure that was played up by a Cook Islands player from this first kick. Just there, that should have been 6 to go. But they've kicked again. Another opportunity goes begging for Fiji. They've blown a few today.
Geez, had a good game. William Samuel. He's from Wynnum Manly, actually, in the Queensland Cup, and he has enjoyed his test debut so far. A couple of desperate tackles, a couple of powerful runs. Played by Masters. And the longer this game goes, the more the belief seems to be growing in this Cook Islands team.
Well, you can see the belief already from half-time and watch what Carmichael Hunt would have said to his team. They're believing at the moment. It's when the fatigue sets in. In about 10 minutes' time, the fatigue will set in, and that's when Fiji will get their chance.
Masters, right foot step, gets it down the back, it's another try to the Cook Islands.
Isan Masters. He creates the try for Yoka. What a play. And again, that right foot step, we saw it in the first half. He scored it himself. This time, he sets it up for his little dummy half, Yoka. And again, playing simple down the middle of the field. They got the 7 tackle set. And Isan Masters running the football, nice and direct. Creates a beautiful offload for Yoka, who dives over. The Cook Islands, they extend their lead. Here it is again, the right foot step with Isan Masters. That creates the opportunity. He's having some sort of a game, Cam.
Yeah, no, he's been strong. He's had 14 carries today already, Billy. He loves running the football, a strong ball carrier. He just got that one away under extreme pressure. There was 3 defenders on him. But once again, taking the Fijian Bati on the last tackle, close to the line. There's some Yoka. He's had a great game so far as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're brothers, Essam and Kadia. Both wearing headgears too.
Oh no, they might be identical twins. Yeah. But they've both, well, in fact, his brother, Kadei, in the first test last week for the Cook Islands, came on and played in the halves and at dummy half after the first set of the game when Arona, the halfback, was knocked out, and the Cook Islands pushed this gap to 8. Sibo.
Come off. Just gotta wait a second. Gotta wait 30 seconds. All right, let's go. Stay behind.
How impressive have the Cook Islands been so far? 48 minutes gone. And it's an 8-point lead. And back comes William Samuel.
Help! Release! Go. Move now, back 10, Tui, on the left.
Isan Masters, he might have found his position.
Still up. Go, 2. Nine's good. 3, Kurt, move!
Well, he knows his strength. His strength's his running game. Big right foot step. Nice and direct.
Played test football for New Zealand as well. And
move!
if you recall, when he first burst onto the NRL scene, he was a star, Isan Masters.
Yeah.
Played brilliantly for the West Tigers and then travelled to North Queensland, finished his time in the NRL at the Titans.
I remember his offloads. In his first year at the Tigers, he was so hard to handle and strong, and then offloaded the football. Very rarely played it.
Kick. Sorry, Billy, that's Takarangi. Bends one over the touchline.
Well, they're just playing really simple, the Cook Islands. Really simple, completing their sets and not giving the Fiji Bati any opportunities down that end of the field.
Stay straight. Stay straight, 13. 13 straight. Okay, no tackles. Caleb! Hell! Up together! Back here, here's 10, Zane. Untangle, go.
Oh, Tane Milne with a juggle.
Move now! Back here, Stephen. It's on now, win 10.
Here's Natakura with a blistering run up the middle. Buller in support. Buller now, Jareen Buller bursts away. Desperate tackle. Iro, probably a try-saving effort. Taruva and Wakeham. And let's see if Fiji can issue a response here. That's Lavakoro who's got on the ground in jumper 20. Mill now, thinking offload, thought a better of that. Peterson Rabati made the tackle. This is the last. Oh no, 6 more.
6 to go.
Natakura plays it pretty much on the Cook Islands line here. Wakeham and Donahue, they've all come shooting in, but Masters did well to put him down.
And now, Brad, wait.
Now Lavakura, oh, he's a big hulk.
Held.
Drives towards the posts.
Back foot. Wait,
So the
Brad.
Cook Islands hanging on bravely here. Here's Big Tui Kama Kamitha, another great tackle. Masters up high, Takarangi down low. They try to batch their way over. That isn't going to work.
Last tackle, release him. Wait, Brad, wait, go.
Natakura there. Spiral pass away to Wakeham. Thinks about a kick across the ground. Rolls it through towards the in goal, and Malachi Morgan taps it over the back.
Well, they lacked a few ideas in that set, the Fiji Bati, but it was a lovely finish by Brendan Wakeham. Got the ball wide of the play of the ball. Two hands, showed it to his outside man, forced the defenders to come up on the outside and created that space for himself to put the ball in the in goal.
Well, it's been a courageous effort from the Cook Islanders to firstly scramble when Jareem Buller made that line break. There was a real opportunity there for Fiji. And then to stand tall on your try line and defend 2 sets of 6. There was a 6 again in there. They're going short. Not short enough.
Not yet. Oh, it was Billy.
The breeze,
Well,
Bill.
the breeze brought it back.
He
That
hit
was
the right
weighted
club.
beautifully. Weighted beautifully.
William Samuel.
Well, again, a lack of urgency from Fiji Bati to go up for that ball.
Stand. Mark straight. Hold here. Hold. Go. 2. Stand, Tui. Gotta wait, guys. Both feet. Go. 3. 11, get up.
Peterson Rabati. Tedavano.
Last tackle.
Back rows have been great.
Go. Back 10, Tui.
Ploughed through plenty of work.
Last.
Masters, Takarangi, floats a ball out there. They are growing in confidence, aren't they? Stephen Masters kicks through, finds a bit of space. Cook Islands have got it back. Yongi on the boot. Masters chasing. Sivo's back there and he gets it just.
Great football.
Oh,
And there's no Fiji players behind the football. They've only got 1 or 2 players behind. They're under immense pressure right now.
This
Ravalawa, he's all on his lonesome.
this Fijian backline, all of them are NRL players and they're being totally outgunned here at the moment.
Wait. Go. Keep holding 12.
Sivo saving the day. Sarito Lovakuro. Oh, he's made a mistake. Oh, he got a penalty. Oh, that could have gone either way. It goes the way of Fiji, and you can see Brad Takarang, he's not happy with the call.
Just got to give him space, 14. Let's go, guys. Not early, go. No tackles. Hell! Release them, play the ball longer.
Wonga Blake up on the halfway.
Hell!
Here's
Release!
the brilliantly named Gordon Whippy. He plays with Ipswich in the Queensland Cup. Dummy from Donahue. Good hands. Jareem Buller comes steaming on, but he's up against Yoka, and he had absolutely no chance. Try. The West Tigers young gun.
No, can't he move? He just looks so balanced when he moves. Jareem Buller. It's only a matter of time before he found himself in some space. Some beautiful lead-up work. I think it was Donahue on the right-hand side. He just held the ball up nicely. They rushed out at him, forced him to run the football. But Jareem Buller, he is a star. He just moves so well in open space. Looks like he's going half pace. Looks like he's got a few more gears up his sleeve. And Fiji Bati, they hit the scoreboard. Towards Donahue, they rush out at him. He holds the ball up nicely. And then when Jareem Buller gets the ball in this position, well, it's game over. He goes under the sticks. This will be 6 points.
Yeah, it was a smart play by Donahue. Just seen that rushing defence he showed. Pivoted, straightened, waited for a teammate to punch the hole. Pretty sure it's Katonga.
Yeah, he just does well, Katonga.
Yeah, hitting the hole and then just a nice little pop pass to Jareem Buller. I think he's been waiting for that opportunity, just that little bit of broken space. And then he just put a little right foot step, a little swerve to his left and beat Yoka. Left him standing there, grasping air.
Well, he knew his speedy fullback was going to be on his outside, Katonga. As soon as he got the ball, he was looking for him. And this will be a 2-point ball game after Wakeham. He puts this over.
Stay behind, guys. Stay behind, guys.
So the gap's back to 2.
Stay on side.
So much
Stay
class
behind,
in this
guys.
Fijian team that if they can find a bracket here in this game where they put it all together, they could almost put the game to bed. But they're up against a very brave oh dear. Well, he was the man that set the try up. Katonga with a brilliant pass to Buller, but he's dropped the easy one.
Well, it was a great kickoff because you're kicking into the breeze. It was a real wonky one, and it dipped on Katonga right at the last minute. Brad Takarangi, he kicked off, angled it towards the sideline, but the shape on it just dipped in the last minute. It was like a torpedo.
Yeah, and that would have been the sun setting as well. And on that eastern side, the sun would have been directly in Katonga's eyes. I reckon he lost that ball right at the last moment.
Let's go. Head in.
But
Okay,
Cook
right in,
Islanders
let's go.
looking to attack again.
Head in. Yep.
They need more points, I think. I think Fiji have got a couple of tries up their sleeve.
Help.
He's had a big game, Stephen Masters. He'll try to get up and have a second dash, but he's got to go back and play it.
Let's dip into the other one. Go, one.
So Davey Moale back on the ground.
Straight. You stand with me. Go, 2.
Still a kid, Moale. Gee, he's got a big future in the game. Takarangi.
Brandon, let go. Both feet with me.
Offload to Tedavano, held by Wakeham. They're down near the 10-metre line. Isaiah Cooper, Tedavano.
Back foot. Go, 4.
And Moale out the back. Short pass was good. Well, Wonga Blake's, what's he cheering for?
You can't score at that end of the field.
No, it looked like he's cheering that he's held them up.
I think Wonga Blake might be thinking this might be a lost ball by Cook Islands.
Well, they do really well to get underneath the Cook Islander player. Wonga Blake, he's the one. He knows it.
Oh, well.
He's claiming that he's lost
Just
the ball.
looking to determine if the ball is
Well,
long
does
or
he
slow
lose
in
it
the
or does
action
Wonga
of
Blake
the ball.
actually strip it from his possession? Which you are allowed to do in a try-scoring situation.
It was a great offload by Davey Moala.
So you can
The Cook Island player loses possession of the ball and in goal, we'll have a decision.
Yeah, it's a 20-metre tap. He's lost it over the try line. It's going to be a 20-metre tap.
Well, they say saving a try is as good as scoring one. That's what Wonga Blake was celebrating for,
Wait,
maybe.
guys, wait.
Especially when the score's 12-10 and the game's right on a knife's edge. Makali Ravalawa,
Move now! Mark straight!
an hour gone.
You're caught.
Cook
There you
Islands
go.
with an unlikely lead. And they looked outclassed on paper, but you don't play the game on paper, as they say.
Go pushing. Go, 1.
Taruva. And through the hands, and they
No
head out to this
move!
left-hand
Mark
edge,
straight, which
just
way
shy
goes?
of the
Hold,
halfway.
hold.
That's Whippy playing the ball.
Up
Lovakuro.
together! Mark straight, 6 again, slow.
Well, there we go. Third tackle, set, restart. So, chance for some sustained attacking ball here for the Fiji Bati.
Go, 1.
Tane Milne playing it. And Whippy once again.
12, move. Stay straight, 9 here. Stay straight, 13, go. 2.
And tackler was Ruben Porter. He's been busy. Lova
Hey,
Kuro
move.
from the bench.
Off that ball, hey, come on, go. 3.
Wakeham to the line. Buller joining in. A tantalising pass. He wanted someone to run onto it. It's probably taken a Cook Island hand here and over the sideline. So more ball coming for Fiji. I think it's a Fiji scrum feed.
Yeah, they created an opportunity there through Wakeham and Buller. Buller got his 3 on 2. They're gonna challenge this.
Disputing the decision that the ball was touched. Hi, Brandon. I'm the captain. No, Fiji. I ruled us out by Fiji. They're challenging.
Okay, so the ruling was Ashley Klein has said that the ball has gone out by Fiji.
Oh, right.
So
They're going to say Morgan's had a touch here. Well, I think it was Taruva's hand.
yeah, looked like Taruva's batted that ball on.
So the question is whether it caught a touch from Morgan. I don't think you
that's
can.
batted on.
Yeah.
I don't think Morgan is.
The ball is last touched by Fiji before
Yep.
entering touch. The challenge by Fiji is unsuccessful.
There you are. Another opportunity squandered. Ravalawa wide open out there, but couldn't get the ball.
But that's the play. You know, Wakeham playing nice and straight, preserving the space for Buller. And Buller, he'd like his time over again on that play. I think he would go straight to the winger.
Let's go. Let's go.
And Ravalawa. So if
Play
they
the
can
ball, let's
create
go.
that chance again and get this field position, I think they'll be looking for those two players to combine,
Stand now!
Wakeham and Buller.
Hold here, go. 1.
And this is the testing period for the Cook Islands. They're under a lot of pressure, bringing the ball off their own line.
Held! Release it!
With 20 minutes to go, they've only got a very slender lead by 2 points.
Up
They just
together!
keep getting through their
Stay
sets, kicking
straight.
long, keeping the Fiji Bati away from
yeah.
their try line as best they can.
Here's Porter.
Play on!
Oh, they tried to drop off for a one-on-one steal, but he broke away.
Held! Wonga release!
And the extra 10 metres gain there for the Cook Islands. They're out
Play where
close
you
enough
are.
to the
On your
halfway
track.
now. And
Okay, he was
a
square.
one-handed pass finds Takarangi. Crashes into the defence. He's a hard man to hold. Still a big,
Last
strong man,
tackle.
Brad Takarangi.
Mark
At the
straight.
age of 34, oldest player on the Cook Islands team. And he said, Masters
Contact was all right. Timing was fine. With the
kicks
hand
it out
over
on the full.
Well, he was hit as he was kicking there, so he's off balance.
Over there.
He's just trying to find the touch line.
Stephen!
Take some time off the clock.
Yeah, I think he
Back
can
ten,
sense
Stephen.
the fatigue in his team as well. Just giving them a little rest.
Stand now! Mark straight. Hold it.
There's Taruva
Let him up now!
with
Yes,
another
son.
up-tempo run.
No,
Punching the
come
ball
on.
up
Go. Two,
inside
back
Cook
10.
Islands territory. Good offload. Taruva scouting around the middle of the ground now.
Stand now! Just stand
Actually
up,
played
stand up.
fullback for Fiji during the World Cup last year. That has shifted to the centres to accommodate the emergence of Jareem Buller, who's at the top of the meter readers. 230 for the game. 25 from the Cook Islands line. The I2 hanging on by a couple. Buller out now to Makali Ravalawa. Up against the 3-4 Cook Islands defenders. He's going to end up in the ocean.
That's great defence. That was Kale Iro. He hit Ravalawa one-on-one. He was the initial contact, just stopped him in his tracks.
Play the ball in the middle.
And his teammates come in from behind to help.
Go stay on the line.
Well, that was the important contact, wasn't it, Cam? The first one. This one here, the one-on-one contact with Kale Iro.
Let's go, guys.
He got some help from his teamites after that, but that one-on-one
Go,
contact
go,
and then
go,
sticking
Come off,
to
come away,
Makali
come off.
Ravalawa, that's not easy to do. We very rarely see players make contact and stick to Makali Ravalawa like that.
Oh! He come in to give some back.
There's your return to serve.
Rattler off the top shelf.
He didn't like it either, McKaylee. Wow.
Oh, another big tackle. This might have just flicked up a gear. Fiji, they know they're right under the pump here. Great run from Dummy Hutt. They turned it over, though. Milne with the ball back. Oh, what a plate hit from behind, if you don't mind. Oh, this is going to be a fun final 16 minutes.
Stephen, let go! 6 again!
And a fresh set of 6. A whippy.
Up together!
Well, this is their chance, Fiji. They got the field position. They got a full complement of sets.
Donahue through the hands, another tap on. Oh, gee, it's only the first tackle again. And Sevo picks it up. There's the Sevo chant. Oh, he gets it away at the back. They turn the ball over.
Oh, he just had to take the tackle. It was tackle 1.
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
And a really
Iro.
great attacking chance. Iro down the sideline. Oh, and a penalty.
Yeah, this was silly from McKaylee Ravalawa. He came in late and hit Kale Iro high. Well, Fiji, they just need to concentrate on the game.
Let's go.
They were appealing for a knock-on. They were all out of play. And you see here, Ravalawa coming in just a little bit loose with his arm.
All right, this is the trainer. Oh, there, guys.
Tedavano, his experience in the forwards has been invaluable today.
Play the ball, Zane.
Played the whole game. Now Moale.
Tane, move! Watch that hand! Oh, there you go.
Inside the 30 now.
That's all right. Gordon, get up! Okay, 3.
Makarire in 16 from the bench. Played quite a bit of... Oh, Masters again. He looked like Benji Marshall.
What he's doing, Brandon, get up! Mark straight!
And Makarire again. A metre from the line.
Don't reach in. Go.
They'll go right off if the Cook Islands can score another one. Takarangi kicks high. There's chases coming through. It's a try to the Cook Islands. Masters is there. It looked to have gone back off the hands. Oh, Ashley Kine says no try.
Well, it was Esam Yoka. He went up for this football. And I think it's travelled forward from his hands. And you see this replay. It was a lovely kick from Takarangi. Nicely weighted, perfect position. All the chases are on side.
On the right, we're playing on.
You see Yoka get up here.
Oh,
Does it travel forward?
I don't know.
The ball is touched by the Cook Islands number 1. The ball then continues to travel forward,
No.
constituting a knock-on. We have
It
a
was
decision.
close. And Isam
Yeah.
Yoka, he's shown all day that he's good under the high ball defensively. He gets an opportunity down the other end of the field and nearly comes up with points.
Go down the line.
Well, that's a real warning sign for Fiji.
The Barty still in the game. Taruva
Let go!
runs straight through the teeth of this Cook Islands defence.
Play where you are, Marcus, are okay.
Now Ravalawa, he's tried to inflict a fair bit of damage without the ball and now bashing a few holes with it.
Here's 10. Hassan! Okay, 2.
Tackle there by the back rower in Zane Tedavano. Now Karma Kameef.
Go 12!
It's handled with real authority. Super impressive performance by the Cook Islands.
Up together!
Caleb Navale have used 4 of their tackles.
All on!
Donahue with a kick. Blake's after it, and Yoka gets back there and has to take it in touch and goal. Nicely weighted kick.
Yeah, it's a beautiful kick.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. It was a nice kick by Kurt Donahue. Early in the tackle count, tackle 4. Wonga Blake knew it was on. He chases. They gain the repeat set.
Let's go.
There's been plenty of success with short kickoffs or short dropouts, especially down this end of the field, into the breeze. See if the Cook Islanders go for one here.
One more. Let's go, Brad.
Well, they're all lined out to the left, so I'm assuming they will.
Up in the breeze. Have they clubbed it right? Oh, the Fijians got an each other. Went back,
it's gone
says
back.
the referee. Wonga
No.
Blake's going to pick it up and score. Surely that didn't go back.
What?
We're on tackle 1 here. I have a try. They confirm it's knocked backwards by one of the players, and I think it's then hits the chest of his teammate.
Well, I thought this went forward initially. Well, the breeze got a hold of this and brings it back to the middle of the
The
field.
ball travels the required 10 metres.
Okay, so what Ashley Klein's saying is that it came off hands backwards and then rebounded off Wonga Blake's chest.
Well, it's Jareem Buller, and he's saying it hit him in the mouth. So it goes back off Barty and then hits Jareem Buller in the mouth. This may be play on.
Off hands.
The ball is knocked back.
it is.
Into Buller's head,
By
and it will be
Marcus
play
Seaver,
on.
then hits Jareem
Well,
Buller
he's
in the
got
head.
that
We're
right,
playing on
Ashley
to this
Klein.
Absolutely he has. And Wonga
Yeah.
Blake's under the post.
Moale, no match for Wonga Blake's pace, and he scores
Ball being
right
graded in goal, haven't
underneath
seen
the sticks, and Fiji are going to hit the lead for the first time in the game.
Well, we saw this in the NRL Grand Final. If you're going to go for the short dropout, you've got to be careful. You've got to make sure that your line is set defensively if you don't get the ball. And Wonga Blake, he's put the Fiji Barty in front for the first time today. Well, sorry, I think Michaeli Ravalawa scored the first try. Or Micah Sevo, I think it was.
So 14-12. Fiji with a little bit of luck there, you'd have to say. Could easily have come off hands and gone forward. Instead, it's gone back. Falcon, Jareem Buller and Blake right there. This kick from in front from Brandon Wakeham.
Stay behind, guys. Not early. Stay behind.
Big final 10 minutes. The breeze has carried that a long way back in the air, but well
Stand
taken.
now. Just pass
Tane
the line.
Milne
Just pass.
channeling a bit of
Oh, there,
his
guys, go.
wing work there, despite playing in the four. Oh, no, Buller's dropped one. That is most uncharacteristic.
Yeah, Jareem Buller, he's had a very strong game today. He's had
Over here,
plenty
guys.
of involvements with the football. He's had 19 carries. Well over 200 metres with the ball.
Go, guys.
And that time there, he just
Get 6 here.
a little lapse of concentration. And now the Cook Islands have a very good opportunity with a scrum 40 metres out.
Lock him in.
Well, who are you looking at here, Cam? Cook Islands. Isan Masters has created a few chances.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's got to be Masters. I think if he can combine with, I've been really impressed with some Yoka as well at fullback.
Well, here's the other Masters in Stephen.
Tom, move! Long out, Gordon.
That just sums up Fiji's
Hey,
afternoon.
guys,
They do a couple of good things, and they undo it with a really fundamental error
Tui, move!
from probably the
Brandon,
most
both feet.
reliable
Wait.
player in Jareem Buller, who's handed possession back to the Cook Islands.
14.
Masters on the
Up
inside,
again, Jono.
and Cooper Tetavano. Masters again, away to Moale.
Let go, 16!
Kamakamitha with the tackle, but they're right down in striking distance now. Brad Takarangi, ball at the back. Yoko, there's his man. Good defence.
Play on the back.
Oh, I got the ball back.
Play on,
The ball squeezed out the back somewhere. There it is.
How did that happen?
One Yoko to another.
Oh,
And the try
try.
of the Cook Islands. It's the 18th man, Isaiah Cooper Tetavano.
Well, he didn't think he was playing this afternoon. All of a sudden, he's on the field. Cooper Tetavano.
Tui.
I think it was Isan Masters throwing a cutout ball under the post.
Yeah, on the last tackle as well, Bill.
Yeah, he's been heavily involved in this set, Masters.
You can just see the space on the replay around the post. There's a prop there, either side of the prop. Huge spaces. There's only two men on the outside. They had Fiji beaten all over the park.
Oh, what are we looking at?
Checking grounding. We're checking grounding from Cooper Tetavano.
Come on, Isaiah. That's a try.
That's a try. Well done.
Well done, big
Ball
man.
is grounded in the in goal. We have a decision.
The 18th man's put them back level.
Well, he came to the game not thinking he was playing. He said, I'll get dressed just in case. All of a sudden, he may have scored the match-winning try.
Oh, isn't this going to be a huge finish? You'd expect another, well, what's been the story of the day, a short kickoff from Fiji. I'm sure Steve Masters, he'll take an eternity to kick this goal. Give his side a bit of a rest. There's time off the clock, but give his fellow Cook Islanders plenty of time to suck in some deep ones, get himself prepared for this final 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, just on Isaiah Cooper Tetavano. He's 28 years old. He plays for the Mackay Cutters in the Queensland Cup. He played in the 2015 under-20s for the Warriors, the Holden Cup. Isaiah Cooper Tetavano. What a moment for him.
It's a thriller. It's a thriller in Port Moresby.
Did you get nervous with these kicks, Cam? Scores level right in front.
Well, there were a few nerves, but you always backed your training in.
Stay behind, guys. Stay behind, guys. Stay behind.
Another short restart. Here's the short restart lotto, and it's been won by the Cook Islands this time. Donaghy trying a one-on-one steal, then the reinforcements come in.
Play the ball.
They try to rough up Manugati, who took that short restart. Now Ruben
Stand
Porter,
together. Mark straight.
8 to
Tui.
play.
Go, 2.
The Cook Islands on the verge of a famous win. There's a bit to go yet. A great run, Moale.
You guys are good.
Now Yoka from dummy half. Pride, Pedersen, Rabati.
Up 14. Mark straight, Tui. Both feet, Gordon. Go.
Look, it's been a bit rough around the edges this game, but it's been entertaining.
Stand. Last tackle. You surrendered. Go. Hold there. Not late.
Takarangi,
Swim forward.
bit of a nothing
Line off
kick,
your
really.
feet. That's 0.
And dived on by Fiji.
Hold here. Make guys go. 0.
Wonga Blake.
Hey!
run. Sivo
Up together. Mark straight.
handled effectively, though. Excellent tackle, Porter, that time. They've stood up to Micah Sivo. He and Ravalawa have thrown plenty at the defence. Now Mill half through a gap there, but no one to offload to. 6 again, leg grab. Big call there by the referee. Navale runs onto it. He wants to play this rapid fire and does so. And Fiji on a rampage here. And Naylor Gulliver. Wakeham to acting half. Bullet to first receiver. Ball sent over to Taruva. Comes back towards the centre. Accelerates Taruva. He's over the line and he gets the ball down.
Oh, they're happy. Just have a look at the Fiji boys. They run down to that northern end, get involved with the crowd. It's a wonderful set though, built beautiful momentum. Running in behind the ruck, got a 6 to go call from the referee. And they were just hard and direct. Very hard to contain. And the Cook Island defenders, they tried their best to hold on, but they were on the back foot the entire time. And then when you have someone like Sunir Taruva coming at you at speed, very, very hard to stop. Yasom Yoka did his very best to hold on. Here it is here. This comes off his right foot. Looks for some lazy defenders, found the space that he wanted. Yoka holds on with all his might. He just couldn't finish off the tackle. Fiji, they're back in front by 2.
Oh, he's a wonderful player, Sunia Taruva, the 2023 Dally M Rookie of the Year. He's a premiership winner in his rookie season for the Penrith Panthers. And he does a lot of the work out of the backfield, but he does it exactly the way he scored that try. He finds space using his speed and footwork, and then when he gets in contact, he's got great strength. He spins, usually finds the ground and creates a quick play the ball, but on that occasion, the ground was the in goal, and he's put his country, the Fiji Bati, in front with 4.5 minutes to go.
Hey, can we stay behind? Stay on side. Stay behind, guys.
Plenty of twists and turns in this test match. Is there more to come? Still 4.5 minutes to play.
On 10. Backwards.
Hotly contested ball. Cook Island's got it back. Who's got it?
That's Wonga Blake.
Wonga Blake's got it.
Help! Release! Okay, 2. Back is good.
Ah, there's a good run from the skipper.
They move!
A veteran of Fijian
Mark straight.
test matches. He's 17th for the Bati today, Tui Kamikamitha.
He's been strong, Kamika Mitha. He's made 40 tackles,
Stand.
11 hit-ups for 120 metres.
Last tackle. 14 up. Go. Not late. All on.
Tane Milne with a kick. And it's going to tumble over touch, and they'll take that with a 22-18 lead. 3.5 to play.
Play the ball in the middle.
And a long way for the Cook Islands to travel.
Well, this will be one of the last opportunities the Cook Islands get. They might get one more set after this one, but
Let's go. Play the ball.
they need to throw everything at this set and find their width.
They've been so spirited. The
Up
Cook
together.
Islands 8-2.
Stay straight. Hold with me. Hold. Release 14.
Good charge, good determined run from Kailaro. And now Ruben Porter
Let go 15.
Less than 3 to play. Can they pull a little bit of magic out here? Away to Ehsan Masters. And Iro.
Up now, he's got it. Back here, guys.
2 tackles remaining on this set. Not even at the halfway yet. Ehsan Masters. His unpredictability has been very hard for the Fijians to contend with right throughout the afternoon, but they make an important tackle. Kamikamitha that time. Takarangi tried to kick the spiral bomb. It's come straight off the outside of his boot and out on the full. We'll probably get one more set of 6. Can Fiji put this game to bed?
Well, they don't need to throw the ball around now, up by 4 points with 2 minutes to go.
Let's go.
Some strong carries from their middle men, their big men, like their skipper here, Kamikamitha. They even run the ball into the corner and get tackled on the last play. Take any risk of giving the Cook Islands a 7-tackle set with a kick going dead in goal.
Mark straight.
Tony Mills played well.
Hey, come on, Tony, come on. Surrender!
Caleb
Stand
Navale,
down. Hurry up, play the ball.
part of the Manly setup. He's got a lot of talent. Now Whippy bounces off tacklers.
They'll get one more set here, Cook Islands.
Come off.
They're going to have to go to 90+ metres though, Bill. Mr. Whippy's got a calf cramp.
Over here.
Wasn't that a good sound as a kid, Mr. Whippy, coming down the street?
Yeah, play the ball, tackle 4. Try and stay out of that way. Let's go, time on. Play the ball away from the hands. Okay, 4. Just back. Gordon, go. Last tackle, let go. Last.
They can seal it with a try here. Kamikamitha take the tackle.
Okay, leave the ball down to you. Time
That's a
off.
smart play.
Wait.
Over to you, Cook Islands.
We've got a minute to win it. We've got 95 metres to go. We've got to throw caution to the wind here.
Don't slow it down.
So Moale,
Gordon, straight up.
powerful young man, out beyond the 20. Can Ehsan Masters inspire something here? Ball out the ball. They come shooting in. Oh, good shot on Iro.
It's Kartonga. Hasn't he had a game?
From one side to the other, Stephen Masters kicks through, trying to pursue it. Seaver gets back there. He's going to run backwards and wind the clock down. That's all he needs to do. Well, they got a frightful scare this afternoon, the Fijians, but they have eventually gone through to win this in, well, an unconventional game, a very entertaining one, and a match that all the fans in Port Moresby have enjoyed right throughout. Fiji 22, Cook Islands 18 in the Pacific Championships.